everybody. So, as part of the homestead, I wanted to get into canning. And also as part of maybe working more hours. Um, Nothing seems to be working out for me with that. So, but that's another story and for another day, I guess. I decided that I wanted a pressure cooker. Andrew's mom uses one all the time and really enjoys it. And it's like one pot and it's quick and it's easy and it's something that she kind of does on the nights that she works. And I was like, you know what, Andrew, I think that that's kind of what I want because I can also can in it. So even if we didn't like the way it cooked, because he hates crock pot meals, so I was like very apprehensive about trying anything along those lines because he just won't eat it. So at worst, this is something I can use to can with, and at best, it's something I can use to can with and prepare meals. So far we prepared a couple, and Andrew actually seems to like them. Whether he's just saying it because he's the one that went and bought this for me for Christmas or not, I don't know. I guess time will tell. But so far I've made half a soup in it. I know that's like kind of weird. I guess I made just the broth in it because Makenzie consumes a ton of soup a week, so I need a big old pot of soup. And Andrew had gotten the Duo Mini. So it doesn't hold quite a whole lot of soup. For the most part though, for the three of us, it's a really great size. I would say that if you have a family larger than three, that you need to go with the more expensive one that's a little bit bigger because this is like perfect for three people. All right, so let me show you the parts and kind of what it does and what it's about. All right, so the brand Andrew got me is the Instant Pot. And this one actually is a 7-in-1. It has lots of features, which I do kind of like because it's kind of more, I don't have to really think about things as much. So it has the soup and the broth. Now, if you're doing the bone broth, you need to actually have it on like the high pressure for it to come out right. And then so you can do a stew, you can do chili. It actually is a slow cooker. It has a saute function, so I can put this on. It heats up just the bottom of the pan to saute. This is what you use to kind of move from low to high pressure. The delay start, so I can kind of set a time on it, and it can start a little bit later if I need it to. It will also keep things warm once it's done. Cancel button, just to kind of like get rid of everything that was going on up there if you needed to adjust something. Pressure cooker, so for the recipes that say manual, this is the button you're going to press because then you can select the time from there. It also is a yogurt maker, but I was told, and I'll show you the seal on the lid, that if you're doing dairy, you need to change the seal out for your dairy and your meat. I don't know if that's necessarily true. Leave me a comment, let me know. It will steam. You can also do porridge, and you can do rice. So it does quite a few things, and I do use my rice cooker often. This might be a little bit better. I don't know. The rice cooker tends to, along the inside of the pot, get a little crunchy, especially if I leave it for more than a couple of minutes. So it comes with the instructions. It comes with, recipes, instructions. And then you have, so you can see the inside of it. So this pot just sits in here. Then on the lid, this is the ring. This is the ring that I'm talking about. And this pulls right out, and it's super easy to kind of slide back in. And so this is what seals everything. And I can't do it with one hand, but just to kind of give you the idea, see how it just kind of pushes in. Very simple, very easy. So when you're cleaning this, you really want to pull this out and you want to wash it. The lid, the pot, the seal are all dishwasher safe. I prefer to use just soapy water. My dishwasher, I'm not one of those people that like wash their dishes before they put it in the dishwasher. So sometimes things can get a little gunk buildup on it, and so I prefer to hand wash this just because it does have all these like little valves and stuff like that, and so I don't want that to be a problem. It came with a couple of different spoons with some slots, and guess what the slots are good for? This fits right in there. You guys can see that. Woo. So it has a little slot because you don't want to be near that when you're releasing pressure. All right, this is something you can stick in the bottom. So if you don't want it to be directly on the bottom of the pot, like when I do eggs, I put this in here and I put the eggs on top of that. Just a little rack for the inside. So when it's plugged in, it's going to beep at you. It's going to tell you that it's sealed properly. This is the vent. So when you are using your pressure cooker, you want the vent to be closed. Some recipes are going to tell you that it's going to naturally release the pressure for so many minutes. Others, they want you to do it right away. And to do that, you flip this to the side and it's going to release it. Keep in mind, it's letting out very hot steam, which is why you probably want to do it with the end of the spoon because you don't want your face. Also, you don't want it under cabinets because it's going to blow that steam all over the bottom of your cabinets. Andrew made the mistake of doing a quick release with potatoes and the starch was like everywhere. This little button here, I don't know if you can see it, that's how you know when it's coming to pressure. This comes up. When the pressure is finally released, it comes down. You are not going to open your Instapot until that button is down. Doesn't matter. If you did this and it's still up, you know, you might want to tap it to see if the steam has come out of the vent completely, because sometimes it can get a little gunky on the bottom from whatever you're cooking and it would stay upright, but it has to stay down. Otherwise, you're just going to really hurt yourself. You don't want to hurt yourself. That's why people are scared of pressure cookers. All right, and then the other cool little thing is you see this and you see that. Ta-da! One of the girls at work told me about that feature. I didn't know about it because I honestly am so bad. I just jump into things and don't read manuals and stuff like that. And I'm just like, yeah, let's give it a wing. But so that's awesome. So now that is better because this, when you take it off, it's going to have all steam on the inside of the lid. And when you put it onto your countertops, you could ruin your countertops. So that is definitely an awesome feature to have. So this is the Instapot. It's the Duo Mini. Once again, I really like it. We've cooked a few things with it. I'm going to be cooking a recipe tonight. I believe if what I got will fit in there. I think it will. I'm making spaghetti squash, so I will show you guys that as part of our healthy dinner tonight. But I just wanted to show it to you. I think that it's something that's not, you know, people say they're scary. They're so scary. I haven't had a problem with it. Again, you're not going to let your kids use this, and you just need to be really careful with releasing the pressure because that's where you can actually get hurt. But it's just like anything in the kitchen. You need to be mindful of it and respect it like you would your oven or anything else. All right, guys, so I hope that maybe encourages you a little bit to get an Instant Pot, and we'll show you some recipes. But have a blessed day, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.